guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and time for another vlog about my job and unemployment situation. A lot of things have happened in the last couple days, so I figured I'd make a vlog about it and share with you guys. So I've been going through all my contacts. I've been going through like my LinkedIn contacts, and nobody was obviously hiring around the holidays, so I just wished everybody, happy holidays, happy New Year. And then, my goal was, once all my contacts said, hey, happy New Year, Glenn, I'd get back to them and say, oh, by the way, I got laid off a couple months ago. It's been actually 16 weeks already. I can't believe it. And so 4 months of being home. And, when they respond to me and go, oh, by the way, I got laid off a couple months ago. If you hear anybody looking for a guy, I'm available. So one of the real estate brokers I used to work with said, hey, I know a guy who's looking, because he didn't know I was unemployed. So good thing I went through my contacts. And I called them. He's like, send a resume to this guy. So I got all excited. Oh, this is going to be great. They have an office that's local. So the commute wouldn't be too bad. And I sent them a resume. Never heard anything. And then I got contacted by a recruiter. They said, hey, we got a client that has this job, and maybe my next vlog I'll tell you what I actually did, and then a lot of these videos will make more sense what I actually did in commercial real estate, and then you probably can understand it better. And let me just turn on the road here. Which way am I going? I guess I'll go this way. So a recruiter contacted me, and now we're driving into the sun here. The job description seemed perfect. So now at my company, I'll try to turn here. We can get better lighting. At my company, I was the vice president, so I kind of like ran the day-to-day stuff on about half the company. But, originally I was an associate, then a mid-level guy, and then a vice president. So this job from the recruiter, fit my job description perfectly, except it was like an associate's position. So instead of having, all the experience I have, it basically was, let's try this way. It basically was somebody with 3 to 5 years experience, and it paid that way. So it paid about half what I was making, but you know what? It's still a job, got to take it. I can hopefully work my way up or take this job while I still pursue other opportunities. This is a dead end. So let's turn around here. So it seemed great. They sent me the job description. It was every single thing I did before. So I know how to do all this. So it'd be great. It'd be perfect. Then the only issue was, well, besides the money, but I would take it. Believe me, I got a wife and 2 kids, so I have to. But, the job was like 60 miles away. And I'm like, wow, 60-mile commute, that's, 30,000 miles a year just commuting, and that doesn't count. Especially in New Jersey, that's really expensive because you have tolls. But anyway, so you know what? I would take it. Gets my foot in the door with the big company. They can see what kind of job I do. Who knows? Maybe they buy more buildings and expand, and then I get an office closer to home. I'll do that commute, no problem. You got to do what you got to do. And the job description was perfect. The recruiter's like, this is exactly what they're looking for. They've been trying to find somebody with the skill set, which to the T is what I had. And I was so excited. And I'm like, wow, this is going to be great. And then I sent a bunch of resumes out. Automatic shut off here. I had been sending, wow, this car's going like 5 miles an hour to 40. Okay. So I sent a ton of resumes out, and I actually got a response on one of them. So this is a third opportunity. And the guy, well-respected guy, president of his commercial real estate company, and he's like, I don't have any job openings right now, but why don't we meet? When I send a resume out, I always say, here's my qualifications. If you'd like to meet for lunch or have coffee, we can discuss this further. So he's like, yeah. He's like, you want to come in early one morning? And I just met with him this morning. We'll have coffee. Maybe I know somebody. I can learn more about you. You can, learn what we do and kind of deal. So that looked very promising too. So went for that first opportunity first. That job that was 60 miles away. I'm like, oh, these guys will definitely hire me. This will be perfect. I'm overqualified. I have, quadruple the experience they're looking for, even more than that. And they wouldn't interview me. They said for 60 miles away, it's not going to work out. So I was crushed. I'm like, I probably didn't need this third meeting with the guy with the coffee, because I was for sure if I could interview, I can get this job. And I haven't been on an interview forever, because the last job I had, the one I was at for 12 years, you know, I literally had the job. I walked to the room. They're like, when can you start? This is what we're going to pay you to make the move to our company. Tell me when you want to start, this week, next week, whatever. So I haven't interviewed since I've been in my 20s. So that didn't work out. I'm really disappointed that the company wouldn't even interview me. I agree, a 60-mile commute is far. It'd probably take, and well, the way I drive, no traffic, I could probably make it there in an hour. But, you know, it's probably a 90-minute commute either way. But, hey, I'll take it. Gets my foot in the door, I'll do it. And so that was really disappointing. So, and then this morning, I met with the other gentleman who's the president of his company for coffee. And that went really well. I mean, it's not an interview. He wasn't looking for a job. We spent at least an hour talking all about real estate and, you know, our stories. And, you know, we've kind of like in the same circles. We're about the same age. And, you know, we've dealt with the same people. So we know everybody. Everybody he knows, I know. Everybody I know, he knows. And it's kind of funny that our paths never crossed. I would love to work there. It's probably a half hour from my house, which is perfect. But, you know, they're not hiring. But I think I planted the seed with him. And hopefully, you know, he's got my resume now, and if he runs into somebody else who needs a good, you know, commercial real estate person in the part of the field that I do, you know, hopefully that'll turn into something. So I've been really excited the last couple of days. I really had. Now that the new year's over, maybe I'll keep getting leads. That I had 3 good leads. But, you know, just like my real estate job, it's a numbers game. You know, sometimes you might have to get 10 leads or 20 leads to find a job. I mean, I've sent my resume everywhere. I don't think there's anywhere else I could send the resume to. But, you know, I think I got my last job on word of mouth. Somebody I did business with liked working with me, and there was this other company. Got to make a turn here. We had about 8 inches of snow a couple days ago, so it's all melting now, and the roads are kind of plowed over. You know, and that's how I got my last job, word of mouth. So, again, I can get a word of mouth job this time. So I'm going to keep sending my resumes out to everybody. And anybody who'd meet me for coffee or something, hey, at least they know me now, so if something comes up, they'll go, hey, I know Glenn. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I wish I had better news than that. I wish this was a vlog saying I have a job, but at least I'm getting a little activity, so I'll take that as a you know, strong point that maybe things will turn around a little bit, and hopefully we'll go from there. So that's our vlog for today. Thanks again, guys, for watching and sticking with me. If you like what you see on this channel, remember, forget these unemployment vlogs. We have 370 videos on all different cars, you name it, from exotics to BMW M cars to Porsches to, you know, you name the car, it's on this channel. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like the car content, hit that subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends so our channel could grow, and leave a positive comment below. Thanks for your overwhelming support. I love the positive comments you guys are giving me. That's keeping me going, and, you know, keep fighting out there to try to get employed as soon as possible. So really, your comments help. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time. Take care.